Hello everyone, welcome to Unfinished Projects. I am approaching the finishing line with my Grungy journal. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today, but I hope that you are going to craft along, crack on with some of your unfinished projects, and maybe cross something off that list. Okay, so let's get going. I'm going to set the timer. Clock timer. Yeah, believe it or not, I was actually using it for something other than this. Right, so 30 minutes. Let's see how much we can get done. Now, I have been working on this in my downtime, and as you can see, I've done the cover, but I do think it needs more. And as you can see, I've wrapped this fabric round, and on the back I've tied it in a knot. I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. I've put one of my hearts that I've stitched onto the bottom down here, but I do think the front needs something else, and I've got some bits. Now, I don't know whether this is too blingy, but I'm thinking sort of like this, and I've got a butterfly that maybe I could dangle, but I'm not sure. And I think the spine is quite blank, and I am thinking of slow stitching a piece just for the back of here, so that's going to take me slightly longer than I anticipated, but I just think it would finish off the spine. I mean, I love it as it is, and this is like a really soft satiny finish. It's not satin, it's sort of probably nylon or something, but it's very soft, and I just feel like there's something I need in these corners. I've got a pile of bits that I want to use, and I've got this which I found in my stash, and I'm wondering if that should go down there like that. And I do have my pliers, so I can undo this one because it's a bit long. So what do you think? I think that will look pretty cool down the side, and it sort of matches. But then when I put this on, I'm like, do you know what? It's a bit bling. It's a bit blingy, and I don't know. You see, it's actually turned into quite a shabby chic, not grungy. It's not as dark as some of my other journals, so I'm thinking I can probably get away with it. Let me know in the comments. I'm not going to glue anything down on the front. Or the other idea is like a fabric flower. Just sort of, I've got all my scraps, and I'm thinking fabric flower up here, and maybe something else down here, a clustery type thing, maybe like this. I always get to this point and then I sort of like I sort of stall, and I don't know if that's the same with you, but you sort of go, I've got so far and it just needs a bit more, so it just needs finishing off. Right, I do have a writing board that needs to go in, so we're going to pop that in the back because it's done. It does lie quite flat. I'm quite happy with how flat it lies, and I'm just going to flip through and see if I can find anywhere that needs just something else. I think we're all right so far. I think maybe a dangle on that, maybe on that page. And I've got some little beads that I thought might look quite pretty if I dangle. I'm going to pop this onto here just with a ball pin, so you can take it off. It can be took off. There we go. I don't want them dangling too far up the bottom because you can't then stand it on the bookshelf. Yeah, so that's a bit low down. So that's what I always think of, it being on a bookshelf, and that's why I want the spine to look a bit you know. And I might put the word, I might put the title as well on the spine. Because at the moment it just says diary here. But I think we could put maybe some sort of reference on the spine. I don't know. It's going round in my head still. We've got tags and things. This is all good. We've got a few writing pages. Got a little flip out there. Oh, and now I could put something on there. And I did make these the other day. This was a members video, so you may not have seen that. How about, oh, I could put, oh, that's going up there. I like that up there. This is one of my holes in pages that I like. It's my new thing. All my journals are going to have holes in pages now. I did it on the giveaway journal for my 5,000 subscribers, and yeah, I'm loving this hole in the journal thing. I just think it's super cool. And it's just such a cool little feature. So I'm going to put this up here. And I've got words and I've got all sorts of little embellishments just to hopefully finish it off. And I'm thinking that needs a picture rather than just something. I've got my scraps. Obviously, I've got scraps. Wouldn't be me. Didn't have me pile of scraps by the side of me. So I've got book page. So we could sort of decorate it up a little bit. Do a bit of a collage. I've got some music paper. Let's take this bit. Take the edge off. We don't like the edge. We could put that on and we can find some sort of picture. So we're just going to do a little bit of this. As I said, I am so close. I am nearly at the end of this. But it is going to take me a while, I think, to stitch something for the cover. I may do it on the sewing machine, actually, because I haven't done that for a little while. I do a lot of hand stitching. I might hand stitch. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to see what happens. But I am hoping that you are all still with me and using this time to get on with a few projects. Do let me know how you're going. I know there's a few people who were going to join in. Let me know how it's all going. And how many have you finished? How many have you ticked off your list? I haven't ticked. How many have I ticked? One. I'm making progress on all of them. I just haven't finished any of them. This one is the closest one. And I'm quite happy that that's how it's going. I don't mind. It's quite nice doing little bits. Right, I've got some book pages with some pictures, so I'm just going to have a look. Oh, she looks quite cool. And let's use her. This is so vintage. This is a book that I've got that's, I think it's called Girls Own or something, and it's from 1908. 1908, can you even imagine? And the pages are so fragile. Look, they just rip like that. But I'm thinking that would be quite cool on there. Snowbelly's meowing in the background. She's saying, it's time for lunch. Stop doing videos. I have been out this morning. It's Sunday. I'm recording this on a Sunday. And we've been out for a walk. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's not even cold today. It's not cold. And the sun is actually shining, which is amazing. I'm loving it. I do like a bit of sunshine. It really cheers me up. I think I get that sad, you know, the seasonal thing where you get miserable in the winter. That's me. This page I think needs something, but I'm not sure. But I don't know. This is like a pocket page. I've got bits and pieces in there. I'll do a proper flip through when we've finished, but I haven't finished. I put a dangle. I love this. I'm just going to leave that. Whoa, once road. Don't know what that is. All right, it's just a vintage piece. This I feel needs something. I think I might put one of these there. Just to, you know. Yes, no, but there's no room. Honestly, there is no room. I have got stuff everywhere because I am so close to finishing this. There is bits and pieces all over the place. She can't find anywhere to sit down, which is annoying her. I'm sorry. We will be for, you know, we will be there sometimes, Snows. I need a word on this one. That's what I thought. And I did stamp some words. So I'm thinking story sounds good. I might just take story off there. Can I rip it? No. Scissors. What are you whinging for? Honestly, cat. All she does is meow at me. And I was like, I don't know what you're meowing for. I really don't. I'm just going to round the edges because they're rounded on the other side. And this is just a sticker. So I'm thinking that might be quite cool if I put this maybe up here somewhere. Because I'm sure the bird has a story. And these are just stickers that I've, you know, done that and then stamped on. Do the ink first, then stamp. I promise it does work better. That's one of my stamp cards. Oh, we've got a pocket. Okay, right. We have a pocket. Now I do have something to go in the pocket. This is a stamp book, a vintage stamp book. So we're going to just pop that in. There's lots and lots of original ephemera in this journal. And I feel like I need something on that cover. Did I have anything? I did have something on there. Now, what can we put on? I have some book page. Maybe I could make some sort of little topper again. Or I could put on an envelope, a little flippy envelope like at the front. Let's have a look. We'll see what we can do very quickly. Very quickly. So that would be on maybe some sort of... Don't think I need a pocket. Not right on the front there. Got these. I might just add some bits that I've got. I have bits, guys. Bits. These are from Jovi. I could put a couple of these on. And just make like some sort of collage. Obviously another layer. I'm going to put this one down. And then we're going to put another layer. Now this is an old Enid Blyton book. I have a few. So I know that there's not going to be any words that are a bit dubious. Because, you know, it's Enid Blyton, guys. She didn't do, you know, horrible words, did she? She did lovely. I've got this old page, which we could use. A bit of this. I just mix and match the, what's it called? The fonts. All books have like different fonts, don't they? And it's nice you can mix them up. I don't know where I had it now, but it'll go there. And we're going to put this on. Now, does that need something behind it? Maybe? How about this? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I only want one layer. I've got 2 layers. Oh, hang on. I just saw a doily. That might work nicely. Oh, as you can see, so many scraps. So many scraps. Let's just take a piece of this. I like it. Get in there. Get in there. We'll just keep adding. Because as if this journal isn't thick enough. I like the finishing touches. This is like one of my favourite bits. I like building the journal. And I like all the finishing touches. Sometimes I get a bit lost in the middle. I don't know about you. Which is your favourite bit, guys? What do you like doing the best? I love doing covers. Covers are cool. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I do. Okay, so we're going to have this on. And maybe this. Just something. I don't know. Maybe one. One is sufficient. What else did I have out? Oh, that. I don't think she's laughing. She's doing laundry. That's not a laughing matter, is it? Well, it wasn't in them days. Now it's not really a matter at all, is it? We just throw it all in the washing machine and it does it for us. I remember my nan having one of them old ringers. She used to wash it and then put it through like 2 wheels, 2 rollers to squeeze it, and you used to have to wind it. I saw a photo of one the other day, it reminded me. And I thought, oh my goodness, that is so fun. I remember doing that. I'm going to put on a bit of a cluster. What do you think? I think it might be enough. Let's leave it at that for now. I might add. I might. Right, do we need any more dangles? I love this little page. Oh, that needs something. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it plain because somebody might want to draw on it. Right, I've got a little... Now, I was thinking this might go on the front. Snowbell's sitting on the book. I could dangle this on the front. That might be nice. I mean, you can move these around. If you decide to buy this journal, you could move it. There's no... I'm not going to make it like, oh, you're not allowed to move anything. There's lots of bits clipped in as well. So if you wanted to shuffle things around or just take them out and use them. Now, this is very old, So it's got a bit discoloured, but I think it goes really well with the journal. And I'm going to add, I've got a little hoopy thing somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. I've got this. I just dug through my stash and got a few little bits out. And again, I don't want it really close. I'm not going to put it on there. I'm going to put it on something that's easier to put it on. So something like that pocket. Because that pocket's looking a bit plain. There we go. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're getting there. Oh, there it is. I knew I had another one. Right, I've got one more little dangly to put on. These are also vintage, so I don't know how much they'll hold up. But at the moment, they seem to be okay. But they are vintage, so, you know, bear that in mind. Yeah, we're going to put this one on here. And I'm hoping now there should be a few really cool. Let's turn it over. Come on. Nope, you're not going to turn. You're going to stay there. There we go. Let's have a look. We've got a few dangles. Oh, look at that. I don't put a lot of dangles on because, to be honest, I haven't got a lot. So it's not something I put a lot of things in. So, yeah, there's all sorts of vintage bits and pieces. This is all vintage. Front, Mrs. Gibson. Hawkins, somebody else, something's Ina Bunto's sister and Miss Oddboy. Don't know which ones they are. Long gone, I think, now. No date on it. It's a shame they don't put the date, isn't it? But that vintage photos in, vintage book pages to take out and use. Honestly, this has just got loads of stuff in it. Loads. And a lot of it is just clipped in. Vintage photos. And of course you've got that. Oh, this is cool. I'm not going to put anything in this. I was going to turn it into a little booklet. But, I mean, what you could do is you could put like scrappy pads and lift up pads in it. But I thought I'd leave it as it was. Original, where you put in, they used to send photos. Obviously there's no photos in it, but I just thought it was really cool, so I popped it in. And you can do what you like with it. So yeah, I love the back. And I am getting there with the front. I just need to finish the front off. Ooh. I am thinking. They're sort of grungy enough, aren't they? But I'm not too sure. No, you see, I think that's too blingy. Too blingy. I do have some scraps I could maybe make. Let's have a think about the... I'm not going to do that. Right, so let me know what you think and whether I need like a big flower or something down here. I can move this. I quite like that. Right, what I'm thinking of doing now is just planning what I'm going to do for my spine. Because it's quite a big spine to leave plain. You know I don't like leaving things plain. Right, I'm going to move all my paper stuff out of the way. There we go. You go over there. Over there. And we're going to have a little play with the scraps. So this is the fabric that I've used on the spine. And I suppose we could use that as our base. if I just cut it a bit. And sort of just cut the funny bits off the edge. Not worrying too much, but it needs to be thinner than the spine. So yeah, that sort of width I thought it was. And I've got that. And up to there. More scraps. More scraps. I don't think that looks long enough. Oh, do you know what? It doesn't actually matter because I'll probably have stuff dangling off the edge. So all we got to do then is dig through and do something grungy on the spine. And I'm just going to cut some pieces. I hope that you're still with me, guys, and you're enjoying yourself. Right, what else can we get out? We've got a big doily. I don't want the string. That could go on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this through my sewing machine. Oh, that might work. Let's put that underneath there. This is how my brain works. Yes, a bit loopy at times. Right, so we need something on the top. Oh, I could make words for that, couldn't I? We were going to do like a title. Were we? Were we going to do a title? Or were we just going to decorate it? Little Prestud thing. That's cool. Oh, I could make a little mini journal. I've got this. I made a little padded heart, and I've got some Snowbell, shush, just a minute. I could put them at the bottom. Let's just cut some off and we'll see what it looks like. This doesn't go. I might make another one. They're easy enough. We can easily make one. A bit of lace. Maybe. Snowbell, shush. I know. I don't want loads and loads and loads. I now need it to decorate it. And I'm thinking maybe a cluster in the middle. That's a bit bright. I coffee dyed it, still bright. Let's dig deep. Dig deep, get them out. Some things coffee dyed really dark. But I don't think this journal just hasn't turned out like that. It's very strange, isn't it? And I could do the blue. There's bits of blue. Shh. Shh. I do apologise if you can hear her whinging in the background. Honestly, she's been really naughty just lately. I could make a little heart shape out of this. I don't know. It's February. It's all about the hearts in February. And then something on top of that. I want like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I'm just digging until I find something. Oh, dear me, Snowbell. Please shut up. I can't concentrate when you're making that racket. Oh! No, 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 no. Our time is up. I'm just wondering. Like that. With a button on top. Hang on, let me just stop that. Right, what do we think? So I'm thinking that could go on there on the spine. Maybe this on. Something like that, and maybe a button through the centre. I may be doing that. So if you want to have an input into how this journal gets finished, please leave a comment on whether you think that's going to be cool as a spine. Something like that. Like that. And yes or no to this, I think yes. I quite like that. Oh, I might even curl it. That's quite cool as well. Or I could cut it shorter and have a fabric flower. I could make a flower. So there we go. That's me done for this week. I hope that you have managed to get a bit done. And good luck on your lists. Work on them in your own time. You don't have to wait for me. And I will see you all again next Sunday for another 30 minutes of unfinished projects. Bye, guys.